Main point of this video is to take time for yourself, reflect on your year, get yourself right, get your thoughts right. It's a lot going on around us. It's a lot of noise in the world right now. Just take time for yourself, reflect on what you want out of life, and remember, if there's something in your life that you don't like, it's never going to change if you don't change it. Hey family, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel, and please hit that subscribe button down below. I finally got a couple minutes to actually just sit down, so I wanted to make a video. And I got this beanie on, so hopefully they don't think that I'm trying to rob them in this neighborhood that I'm in, because they're a little bougie over here. But anyways, I'm just gonna do a little chit chat for a couple minutes, because like I said, I finally got a couple minutes to actually sit down and reflect on something that keeps coming in my head, but I just really haven't had the time to sit down and, you know, really reflect on it. I realized, like, I've been on go, like, mentally, I've been on go, physically, I just been on go, and I haven't even, like, really sat down and just reflected on how my past 12 months been. Like, this year is really almost over. Literally in less than 2 weeks. We got like a week and a half left and it'll be 2025. That is insane to me. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. It feels like it was just the beginning of the year, and here we are at the end of December already. Like, that's crazy. I'm trying to hold my camera, so it's a lot of movement going on, but it's all right. But yeah, anyways, I like to make goals, but I'm not gonna make any new goals for the new year. I'm just gonna keep the goals that I have because I still want to accomplish them. I just gotta, you know, tweak it a little bit. Like, I gotta get more strict on myself and be more harder about it. But I'm not gonna create any new goals for the new year. My goals are pretty much the same. But I do think it's smart to have at least one goal in each aspect of your life. So, for example, I think everyone should have a physical goal, whether it's weight loss or being more active or weight gain, whatever. Or it could just be appearance and how you look, how you present yourself. So I think everyone should have a physical goal. I think everyone should have like a mental or emotional goal. If that's, you know, complaining less, or every time you think a negative thought, try to stop yourself and think more positive. So that's more of like a mental / emotional goal to have. Of course, financial goals, at least one. I'm the type, I say just start with one. Don't try to overdo it. You know, we're human, so we could be tough on ourselves sometimes. So I like to say just start with one goal in each aspect. Of course, you got to have a spiritual goal, especially nowadays. Like, y'all, I don't know if y'all notice what's going on, but God is real, and I think everybody needs to get closer with him. You don't have to start at the beginning of the year. You can start right now, but I think everyone's spiritual goal should be, even if it's not going to church every Sunday. I mean, that's a start, but it could just be getting closer with God, talking to God every day if you don't already. I think everyone should have that goal, something to do with building their relationship with God. Even if you already have a strong relationship with him, it's not going to hurt to, you know, strengthen it even more. So, yeah, I think if you're watching this, think about that. Try to create at least one goal in each aspect of your life. And really sit down and think about it, y'all. And speaking of actually thinking about something, y'all, it's just crazy. It feels like after September, to me, every year just seems like it flies by. I don't know if it's because, like, everywhere you go, the stores and stuff are, you know, getting ready for all the holidays that's coming up. And then once you're in holiday season, everything kind of moves quick. People's anxieties are through the roof. You're trying to plan on, you know, what you could do, what you could get done. You're finishing up with the end of year stuff at work, school, if you have kids or whatever. So the end of the year is kind of hectic. And I just realized, like, I haven't even reflected on my year. It went by so quick. But I will say I can't complain. I feel like in the perfect world, someone would just have like a great year, or, you know, some people would have like a horrible year. But I just feel like with life, it's full of ups and downs. And that's kind of how my year reflected. It was some good. It was, some not so good. I'm not going to say bad, but it was, up and down. And I just feel like that's kind of normal. Not normal. I'm going to say I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the year I had. It wasn't all good, but it could have been worse. So I'm grateful. And I'm just thinking about it like, I don't know. I think probably my best month probably would have been in July, maybe. I tried to start the year off strong. But of course with my goals, I could go a lot harder, and I didn't. But I mean, I'm human, but I don't want to use that as an excuse. Like, it's time to really just go hard. And I'm not just saying for the new year, I'm just saying in general. We don't even got to wait till January 1st. If we want to start now, we can start now. But yeah, I'm gonna stop this video, but I just want to say, if y'all are like me and y'all just been on go for the last few months, really, like mentally, emotionally, just running around, even financially, I say just sit down, give yourself like 15 minutes, sit down and reflect on the year that you had. Think about things that you could change, like that's in your power that you could change, and create a plan. A lot of people just keep going, and then come up with these New Year's resolutions, but really no plan behind it. And really it's just setting yourself up for failure, because how do you have a goal if you don't have a plan in mind to reach that goal? So I think a lot of times we say stuff or do stuff just because we think it's the right thing to do. It's time to really get serious. Give yourself 15 minutes. You give everybody else all the time in the world, but when it comes to yourself, you don't give yourself enough time. So I just say, sit with yourself, even if it's at least 15 minutes. Think about the year you had, what you could change, and just try to move forward and change those things. You don't have to make all these goals, but I think to start, it is good, like I said earlier, to have at least one goal in each aspect of your life, and then create a plan, a daily plan to hit those goals. And if you're like me, not perfect, we may get off track 1 or 2 days, but one thing I want to do different coming into the new year is I'm going to create like daily steps, things to do every day to get to a certain goal. And if I fall off one day and then I fall off the next day, my plan is the third day I have to do it no matter what. No matter what, no excuses. I have to get it done. So for example, if I'm supposed to be doing something to reach a certain goal every single day, Monday, I didn't do it. Tuesday, I didn't do it. Wednesday, no matter what, no excuses. I have to make myself do it. And the reason why I say I want to do that is because normally, if I didn't do it Monday, I didn't do it Tuesday, I probably won't do it Wednesday, and then the whole week I didn't do anything. I feel like at least making myself do this and holding myself accountable, I'm forcing myself to do it at least a couple times a week versus just Xing it out and saying I'll do it next month. So that's just for me. Do what works for y'all. That's just, an idea to have. But yeah, the main point of this video, because I'm just rambling at this point, but the main point of this video is to take time for yourself, reflect on your year, get yourself right, get your thoughts right. It's a lot going on around us. It's a lot of noise in the world right now. Just take time for yourself, reflect on what you want out of life. And remember, if there's something in your life that you don't like, it's never going to change if you don't change it. We can pray and we can put it in God's hands, but we have to do our part too. So don't forget that. So reflect on these things, what you want to change, and get it done. And that's pretty much all I want to say. I will see y'all in the next video. And if you made it this far, thank you so much. And don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button down below. I love y'all. I will see y'all next time.